autumn. It's that time of the year where the leaves begin to change their color, and with that we begin bundling up for the cooler weather, sipping on our apple ciders, mulled wines, and pumpkin spice lattes. Don't hate on me for embracing my inner white girl. Halloween holds a special place in my heart, as it's one of the few holidays where people deem it acceptable to dress up as whatever character you best connect with. This year, I've decided I'm going as my favorite tower in Battles 2, Spike Factory. Speaking of which, I wonder what awesome stuff for Halloween the Battles 2 dev team has in store for us. It's always my favorite thing to see when developers add cool little flair to big holidays to better fit the time of the season. Okay, the game's loaded up and, alright, they've got some flair, some new skins in the Halloween event that are looking... What the hell is that? Monkeys in balloon games should not have long appendages like that.
Hey Clutch, you're playing Battles 2? Oh my god, I love that game!
Wow, it's TheFuriousDe. I imagine the DE stands for Deutschland. A proud German is among us today. Happy Oktoberfest.
Huh? What the fuck are you on?
Can you take the mask off? I've got no clue what you're trying to say.
Oh, well actually, the sign should read The Furious Desk. I don't have the budget to fix the sign. Just call me Furious.
Alright, Furious. I suppose you're dressed up as your favorite tower as well.
You know it, and I also know your whole jig. So let's start talking about Ninja Monkey.
So, can you start with...
Well, no. But actually, yes. Using Ninja on its own is not possible. You'll start bleeding lives heavily on round 5 when Space Whites become available. So don't bother. Save yourself the pain and don't try soloing with Ninja. You've got 3 towers in your loadout for a reason.
Well, 2, since you've got to run farms, right?
Farms, I hate farms, you goddamn dumbass tower.
But with a brewski in hand, 301 Ninja will defend. After that, you're pretty safe with the Balloon Jutsu and Alec buff, even for round 13 rushes.
What happens if they try to all-out you then?
Just get another Balloon Jutsu and Brew Boy. Truthfully, a smart player will usually wait till round 16 and send all out ceramics against you, as that is Balloon Jutsu's biggest weakness. But if they miss that opportunity, you've actually got one of the cheapest Moab and F-Moab defenses in the game in Sticky Bomb. It's super reliable and can withstand sizable rushes sent against you.
Wow, you know, for someone with the moniker Furious, you actually sound pretty excited telling me how good of a job it does defending all of these early game rushes.
I mean, if the game ended on round 20, the Ninja would be a fantastic option. It's just that there's, 20 other rounds that exist in Battles too, and its weaknesses start getting exposed.
Furious, think fast. I'm sending a fortified ZOMG against you. What the hell did you do that for? It's just an FZOMG.
Are you trying to push my buttons on purpose? Maybe once upon a time Ninja can handle FCMGs. Back with Sticky Bob stat and Blue Sabotage ability soaked through layers. But now it's just a joke, even on longer maps.
Well, what about the third tower in your loadout? You said you use 3, so can't that cover you?
Shut up, Clutch.
I'm sorry for wanting to learn about Ninja. Just 2 minutes ago, everything was sunshine and lollipops. Now the skeletons are coming out of the closet, eh?
Well, it's just round 22. Everything afterwards is business as usual. Round 26 DDTs get handled by Sticky Bomb, and if they send round 28 DDTs, buying Master Bomber will completely eliminate that as an option for your opponent.
What about the new Hyperdense ceramics? I guess Grandmaster Ninja cleans up pretty nicely there?
Nope, it dies horribly. Master Bomber also works here as well.
Master Bomber? You mean the tower that flings a C4 plastic explosive attached to the side of all MOAB-class balloons, and thus will not be flinging its primary source of damage, is your hyperdense ceramic defense?
Flash Bomb has got hands!
Furious, I'm confused. It still sounds like there's very few issues with Ninja as a whole. Are you sure this isn't a trick? It sounds like I've got nothing but treats so far.
Clutch. I saved the best for last because...
We're in the endgame now.
Whoa, I can't use that clip. Disney's gonna come for my ass.
Hey Clutch, I've got a very complex math problem for you to solve. I need you to focus. What's 9 plus 1?
10.
Wrong. In Battles 2, 9 plus 1 equals 4! Shinobi buffs are super messed up if you start buying over 10 Shinobis.
Well, that sounds like an easy problem to solve. Just don't buy over 10 Shinobis then, right?
Well, because we run Alchemist and Total Transformation is a solid late game defensive option to buy, we use some of our Shinobi buffs and convert them to mini cookie monsters, since the buff also applies to them in this game. So you need to get over 10 Shinobi buffs in order to keep your Grandmaster Ninja and Master Bomber at their maximum output for Pierce and DPS. And here's the real kicker. It doesn't always happen. Almost like it happens only occasionally. Not all the time, but
only sometimes. But it at least still does decently against bad balloons and tight ZOMG sends, right?
Well, Mass Bomber can still get Pierce Cap with the amount of bombs it can have on the screen at one time, but for the most part, it's a pretty powerful late game composition. And yes, when all the stars align correctly, you can handle a literal infinite amount of dead ZOMGs sent your way.
On her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop 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 coming.
Oh, I almost forgot about Grand Sabotage. That's a good tier 5 to use, right? Furious, have I got some good news for you. I've got a direct line with the Ninja Kiwi devs, and I can reach out to them and let them know what Ninja needs in order to really excel in the current state of the game. Give me your suggestions. I can take them.
Nah, that's alright. I could tell you that they should revert the balloon sabotage change so it soaks through all layers of Moabs again. I could also have them fix the stupid Shinobi bugs so it's at least more consistent. But ultimately, I don't want any of that. All I want is for them to nerf Farm.
Banana Farm?
Every day, a child wakes up to play Battles 2 and experiences the oppression that is Banana Farm. Every loadout, every top tier strategy, I see its face. It needs to get actual, sizable, significant changes.
Again, I don't see why you don't just embrace using Farm with Ninja and Alk. It sounds like that would be an alright comp.
Clutch. Once upon a time, I used to like farms. I really did. People would use them to be aggressive and send rushes at any point in the game against you, but then they learned that they don't need to take that risk anymore. They could just use their farms to build more farms and keep growing their farms to the point where they have so much money that around 32 rush becomes nigh impossible to beat. As an Eco player, I had to sit there hostage knowing that the game is going late game against a farm player almost every time, and pray I could take advantage of a small mistake that they might make, or all out of me slightly too early. I am David, and they are the Goliath. This is why I don't embrace farms.
Right. Well, I agree for the most part, but I need to act like I'm actually a neutral stance, otherwise people think I'm actually an Eco Master Race supporter.
Only if you promise to never use farm in a loadout.
Yeah, I can do that. Now, let's go and enjoy the party. Hey Dart Monkey, you showed up. I just want to extend a huge thanks to Furious for helping collab with this project. It couldn't have been done without him. He's one of the last bastions of Twitch streamers that still stream the game consistently, so go give him a check out on his Twitch. Link is in the description. Happy Halloween, and thanks y'all for watching.